Dozens more protesters were arrested today on the campus of the University of Texas in Austin. Hello, I'm Steve Eager. Demonstrators protesting against the Hamas war gathered on the south lawn and formed a small encampment. The university sent out an alert ordering them to leave. The demonstrators defied that order. State troopers, Austin and UT campus police broke down the encampment and put protesters in zip ties and took them to jail. Fox 4's Sean Rabb following the story tonight in studio. Sean.
And the demonstrators demanding the university divest itself from weapons manufacturers doing business with Israel. The assistant police chief at UT issued a warning that students would be arrested for disorderly conduct if they did not break up and move on. Some of the protesters, though, seemingly dug in. That's when law enforcement started to move in. What had been a peaceful protest at UT took a turn when demonstrators did not disperse as ordered, but instead created a surprise encampment. Police and troopers moved in and pulled down signs and tents and tables that had been set up as kind of a blockade. Students, arms locked, shouting, "Off our campus," and "Hands off our students," as troopers and officers made arrests from the encampment. Different from last week when many were arrested and the protesters were moving. Fewer today taken into custody than last week. Officers at times actually pulled some from the crowd. The arrest followed what had been civil demonstrations where pro-Palestinian groups talked about last week's police action, when 57 people were charged with criminal trespass.
What we saw happen on April 24th was a shameful overstep of power from the university that resulted in the militarization of our campus and the arrest of dozens of our students and community members.
And some UT professors said they had delivered a no-confidence letter to UT President Jay Hartzell, signed by 540 professors.
By calling the police prior to the beginning of an event, Hartzell preempted their right to free speech and turned what was planned as a peaceful demonstration into a violent confrontation.
The Travis County District Attorney rejected the charges. Then the UT president said, "Peaceful protests within our rules are acceptable, but breaking our rules and policies and disrupting others' ability to learn are not allowed," adding, "Our university will not be occupied." A small group of Jewish students gathered, waving the Israeli flag and watching as the political lines are drawn in Longhorn country.
We want a peaceful debate. We want to have these tough conversations. We understand that there are disagreements, but you can't have it when you're creating genocidal statements.
Now, by some estimates, at least 40 people have been arrested today. Nothing official from campus or Austin police. Most seem to be the students that were inside that kind of pop-up encampment. Troopers made a ring around the group and pulled them out. The semester is scheduled to end May 6th. What happens till then? Everyone bracing for more, right now, more of what we've seen.